It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mark Pryor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Steve Garvey. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Standing in now, Michael Simmons. Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Soto ranging back. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Pryor, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2001.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs. So when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready with the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Garvey at third. Gonzalez on second. Kemp at first. 2 out in the inning. Chopped down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 LA. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
In now is Adam Eaton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
First and second here with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kemp has a play. 1 out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Fouled off. He's set, now the pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. This is foul right side. Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Bob Bowie. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready now, Gerardo Parra. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that, the side is retired. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Washington. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Full count. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next for the Dodgers, Orel Hershiser. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he can't get the bunt down here, so it goes to 2-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Seager leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Stepping into the box, Mark Pryor. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
At the plate, Trey Turner. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kemp looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Trey Turner with a solo shot as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. Hershiser into the windup. 2-2 on its way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Digging in, Michael Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line drive to center field. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. Popped him up. Turner is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Boy, this has a makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan. No doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. A ground ball to 3rd, and they could get 2. The throw to Robinson. Relay to Garvey, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Very high, 2-1. Two and two.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box now, Oral Hershiser. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The catcher, number 55.
Now in the box, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He'll try again. 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready once again, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Michael Simmons.
Next up for Los Angeles, Michael Simmons is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Mark Pryor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped him up. Garvey is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Count even at 2-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2 one more time. Softly hit to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
So a runner on first with one out now, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Turner stands at first with one out. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
2 strikes.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Anthony Rendon, fouled away. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Luis Gonzalez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
That's ball.
Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Hard ground ball to third. Rendon has it. Kendrick on to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it 4-1. Don Sutton
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20, Don Sutton.
So digging in now, Juan Soto. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Howie Kendrick will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gonzalez looking up. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Roberto Perez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
So striding in, Roberto Perez. No hits to this point. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Nationals 6 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
The pitcher, number 20, John Sutton.
Call's been made for a pinch hitter as the left-handed hitting Sean Green has moved into the on-deck circle.
Sean Green.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Green hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a liner. Barehanded for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve Garvey.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Garvey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-1, the final tally today. The Nats posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Mark Pryor is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.